Yeah, usually I do a big long intro for this, but it's fucking cold, so let's get this over with. Welcome back to Regrettable Superhero of the Week, the weekly non-weekly show where I take one character at random out of the League of Regrettable Superheroes, and then I run them the fuck down. Let's see what we are getting today. I want someone fun, I want someone not complicated, just hook me up. What are we? Oh, thank fucking God! This might be one of the only characters that we have gotten, don't quote me on that, there's a couple of them, that has had a popular fiction adaptation. As long as we're not counting, you know, like Peacemaker and the Legion of Super Pets and all of the other ones that have had popular adaptations. What's up, my terribly costumed friend? It's been a while. Do not worry. Yes, he does look fucking stupid. Yes, every adaptation mentions that. Yeah, honestly, for as regrettable a superhero as Beast, you know, he's kind of been, like, everywhere. Batman has been in Justice League Unlimited, Batman the Brave and the Bold, The Legends of Tomorrow, Teen Titans Go. For a regrettable superhero, he shows up in basically every version of the DC universe that has been put to screen. Anyway, I've stalled long enough. Beast was created by Bob Haney and Mike Sekowsky in Showcase number 66 of DC Comics in February of 1967. Beast's real name is Mike Maxwell. He is a game warden who, after having his plane crash on top of Mount Kilimanjaro, drinks a cup of magical mineral water. No, seriously, yes, that's how he gets his superpowers. He is then given his dumbass costume by a magical mutant ape, if I'm reading this correctly. And actually, his dumbass costume is the thing that gives him his superpowers. Well, more so, the superpowers he's known for. The magical mineral water basically just makes him, like, superhuman. It's essentially super soldier serum. You see, the reason that Maxwell dresses like a knockoff He-Man character is simple. That costume essentially makes him Aquaman of the land. He can talk to animals and control them mentally, as well as one other thing that Aquaman can't do. He can merge animals together for short periods of time, getting just the two strengths of the animal to make a single beast. So, like, he can take, like, an elephant and a horse and meld them together, and now he's got a giant, rideable mutant creature with super tough skin or something like that. And then afterwards, the animals split back apart into what they originally were and, like, scurry off. Now, I'm gonna be honest, that is kind of it. So, I'm really surprised why he's shown up in basically every version of the DC universe. Like, there's a lot of characters with a lot cooler backstories and powers that don't get the treatment of showing up all the fucking time. Especially ones with much less, racially motivated pasts. Remember, this dude is a game warden in the 1960s in Africa. And he looks like this. Hell, his first major reappearance after, like, his introduction was in Animal Man, written by Grant Morrison, where they kind of directly address the fact that his origin is uncomfortable, to say the least. So I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I can't mark him as regrettable, except for the fact that he is he's a weird case. Cause, like, his origin and his name and basically everything about him, I would say is regrettable. But his powers are kinda cool, and he's shown up all the fucking time, so obviously he can be used well. I don't know, if anything, we can kind of look at Beast as sort of the antithesis of this series, showing that a character that I would usually say is probably regrettable can be used well and frequently and does not outstay their welcome. So, I don't know, weird case. I'm still gonna say, in theory, you are regrettable, but, you know, you have potential, obviously, so, I don't know, maybe I'm the asshole. Modern media doesn't understand Detective Bullock. So all Batman fans know who Harvey Bullock is, right? One of the most prevalent members of the GCPD, a little rough around the edges, chain smoker. He's not exactly on the brightest side. The point is, everybody knows Bullock. But here is the problem. Modern interpretations of Harvey Bullock tend to lead closer to him being dirty, and that's not Bullock. Specifically, I'm thinking about the Batman Cape Crusader version of Harvey Bullock, who works side by side with Detective Flass as sort of a two-man dirty cop team. Now, don't get me wrong, Cape Crusader changes a whole bunch of stuff, so it's not trying to say that this is the definitive version of Harvey Bullock. But the problem is that a lot of versions of Harvey Bullock don't really hit the heart of what the character is. Even Gotham characterized him mostly as, like, heart of gold, reformed, dirty cop. Which, like, no. Do you want to know why us, as the viewers, are supposed to think that Harvey Bullock is a little annoying? Because Harvey Bullock is the straight man. Harvey Bullock is a regular, real-world, good fucking detective. He just unfortunately does not live in a world where a real-world good fucking detective is what is needed. He lives in a world where Batman is normal. Harvey Bullock is supposed to be annoying to us because as the viewer, we're like, get over yourself, man. Batman's just trying to help. But Harvey Bullock is supposed to be essentially DC's J. Jonah Jameson. He is a genuinely good dude trying to do the right thing, who's a little rough around the edges, but ultimately simply does not like the idea of working alongside a vigilante. His views are essentially supposed to be, hey, what the fuck are you doing here, masked man? I'm a cop. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. You're just some fucking guy. I don't know you. I don't know your qualifications. I don't trust you. Hell, most of the time when Harvey Bullock interacts with the Robins, his usual interactions with them are closer along the lines of like, hey, fuck off, kid, you're not supposed to be here. Harvey Bullock is not a bad cop who just so happens to get better because he works under Gordon. Harvey Bullock is a good fucking cop who just gets pissed off and everyone thinks is an asshole because he has to work next to Batman. So I watched Creature Commandos. Let's talk about it. Since day one, I have been the person on the front line saying, hey guys, let's cautiously give this whole James Gunn DC universe a chance. And I will say, I am still on those front lines. I'm still saying that. But, listen, let's do the pros first. Let's do the pros first. The show is genuinely entertaining. I absolutely love going through this sort of ragtag group of individuals doing whatever fucking mission they're sent to do. I like some of the updates to the universe. I think that the whole Sons of Themyscira thing was fucking stupid in the comics, so I'm glad that they updated them to be a bunch of fucking hicks who have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Feels timely, feels modern. I like it. Animation is great. I mean, there are obviously some parts where it's a little choppy because it's modern animation. It's going to be a little choppy in some places. But honestly, the animation turns out really cool. When, like, fight scenes happen, it looks great. Cast is nailing their performances pretty much across the board. Not a single person feels miscast. I really like the vibe that everybody brings to their character. Okay. Let's get into the reason I'm making this video. As the first excursion into the James Gunn DC universe made after the DCEU, are we really sure we just want to do Suicide Squad again? Listen, I love the Suicide Squad. I think that is a great fucking movie. I had a ton of fun watching it. I had a ton of fun with the characters. I think that movie is really, really good. Why are we just making an animated version of that? Like, I'm not gonna complain if I eat a delicious meal and then am given the exact same meal a second time. It's more of the same meal, that's great. But the problem here is that this isn't just, hey, let's have some more of the same meal. It's, hey, let's go to a completely different restaurant that promises to be very, very different from the last time that we did this, and then being given the same meal there? Like, it's still good, but why the fuck is it here? This is just Halloween-themed Suicide Squad. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, I like the Creature Commandos from the comics as well. I barely read them because it's the fucking Creature Commandos, but also, this is just Suicide Squad, right? Ragtag group of supervillains is thrown together by Amanda Waller with Rick Flag to go into a foreign country and handle an international incident, and the person in charge of that country obviously has some secrets that they're not revealing, and like, this is just Suicide Squad, but with monsters. And I get that's kind of the point, but honestly, it feels like a problem when every single thing that James Gunn has made leading up to, like, Superman is the same idea. Ragtag group of nobodies goes into a place they're not supposed to go and ends up saving the day. That's every James Gunn superhero movie, and I genuinely like them. But again, as our first excursion into this world, are we really doing this again? You already proved you can do this, man. You already made this. Why are we just animating it and doing it again and being like, yeah, this is the first time that we're gonna see this universe? What are we doing? Number two, why does he look like that? Like, genuinely, why does he look like that? Frank Grillo doesn't look like that. Why does Rick Flag Sr. look like that? Like, I've seen this argument online before. So, like, yeah, that looks like that. Why? Frank Grillo doesn't look like that. We have set photos of Frank Grillo in Superman, which I'm assuming happens after this, and he doesn't look like that. So why does he look like that here? Especially considering that within the first 2 episodes, the man gets practically fucking assaulted. Why does he look like that? Am I crazy? If they wanted him to look like that, why doesn't he look like that across everything? I mean, the Superman suit that we've seen in, like, the flash forwards looks like the Superman in the movie. It's even got the fucking seams. Frank Grillo doesn't look like that. What? Why? James, explain to me why you made Frank Grillo look like that. Anyway, in that same vein, dude, I get that this is your first excursion into the universe. I get that you're the guy spearheading this. Why the fuck do you have a title card? I don't want to be like, oh, you need to completely remove yourself from your art. I love the fact that artists are able to put their signature on stuff, but, like, why do you have a title card? That feels weird. That feels really, like, I don't know, ego-strokey to me. It feels off. The biggest thing, the thing that made me, like, want to make this whole video and say this, is that her origin? That can't be her comic book origin, right? Yeah, it took like 10 seconds of Googling. That's not her comic book origin. Why is her origin like that? What? Why is her origin like that? Is it supposed to make me feel gross and weird about it? Because I feel gross and weird about it. If I'm supposed to feel gross and weird about it, that's something totally different. But I don't feel like the writer wanted me to feel gross and weird about it, so what the fuck? I don't know. This show touched a couple of nerves with me that I was not expecting it to touch, and I don't particularly think that I like that. I really hope it improves. I'm still not sure about the fact of doing Suicide Squad again as our first step, but here's hoping. Still hyped for Superman. Still hyped for Superman. Still hyped for Superman. Please don't fuck this up. I've been out in the garage working all day, just trying to get it as clean as possible for a project that me and Scarlett are working on. And Scarlett got home and said, hey, I have to run to my psychiatry appointment. I'm going to be just in and out. Don't come in the house until I leave, though. I was like, all right, that's weird. And I come in to this. If I wasn't already gonna marry that woman, I'd say I'm gonna marry that woman. Good God, I am in love. Yeah, sure, let's talk about it. So if you've been around here for a while, you know that I have had the exact same hair since I was literally born. To some extent. I was technically born with a mohawk. The hair in the center of my head grew before anything else, and I have been cutting my hair into a mohawk since the summer break in between kindergarten and first grade. I have had it since I was a little babby panda and have literally never had any other hairstyle. And that brings us to why my hair is growing out. Because I have had my hair in the exact same style since I was a literal tiny baby, you guys have never seen me with my hair longer, and neither have I. And this is something I kind of keep in the background. It's stuff that I kind of work on my own time, but I've been doing a lot of self-discovery, a lot of self-work, and one of the things that I have realized is that I have kept my hair not out of a true desire to keep it, but more as a solid tenet of my personality. It is something that I have never really questioned. It is something that I have never really tried to change. And because of that, I want to see what I look like without it. I want to change how I look, not because I have any true desire to not have my mohawk anymore, but more as a proving to myself that it does not control me and that I do not need to have it to have my success, to have me be me. I have so casually referred to myself as basic white guy number 3, whose only real visual, tell is the fact that I have weird hair. And I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't want to feel like my hair is restricting me from what I am allowed to do. I don't want to feel like I have to keep my hair because it's part of my brand. I don't want to feel controlled by a decision I made when I was a literal child. Does it look awkward as shit right now? Abso-fucking-lutely. Right now it looks like my barber fucked up a fade. I trust him with my life. My barber is fucking great. But right now it does look like I was trying to do the Gen Z fade and it went just way too high up my head. But this is the storm I gotta weather to get to the fun, longer hair looks. I don't know how long I'm going to grow it out. I don't know how long I'm going to keep my hair not a mohawk. I might go right back to it. But I really want to prove to myself that I have the ability to change it. That I can change it and that the rest of my life won't change around it. And even to the extent that I've grown it now, I've discovered a lot about myself. Like, I have curly hair. Like, I haven't done my hair today, but like, it is pretty fucking tight curls. It's a lot tighter than I thought they were gonna be. I thought I had wavy hair. And for the entirety of my life, I thought that if I grew my hair out longer, it would be wavy. And no, it's legitimately curly and very strange to me. So I hope that me growing my hair out isn't too weird for you guys. I know it's weird for me, so I'm just trying to stick through it. I'm trying to hope that it ends up looking good and that I don't end up looking like one of those greasy fucking comic book nerds. The goal is to not look like comic book guy from The Simpsons, and we're gonna see how successful I am at that. I already got the beard and the weight, so let's hope the hair doesn't fucking end that out. But yeah, it's to an extent that I can't really just not comment on it now. Yeah, I am growing my hair out. I am not going to have a mohawk for very much longer. Will it come back? Who fucking knows? But as a demand from Scarlett, I need to let the sides grow out more than a buzz cut, because that just won't do. So we get awkward, fucked up fade for a while. I hope you guys weather this storm with me. So guys, today's a big day. I'm not cutting the top of my hair off, but I am shaving a part of my mohawk that has been there from the start. My hair is finally long enough now that we're going to try and trim the back, this section right here, down to be somewhat equal length with the sides. The back of my head has not been the same length as the sides of my head since I was born, I'm decently sure. Even more monumentally, I am not going to a barber to do this. I am trusting my lovely fiance Scarlett. Say hi, Scarlett.
Hi.
And we're gonna really hope that she doesn't fuck with me and fuck up the back of my head for shits and giggles, because I won't know. I'm gonna make you record it once it's done, because if you fucking call the guy into the back of my head, I swear to God, those papers aren't signed yet, woman. God damn, I'm putting a lot of trust in you. There's a lot of trust in you right now.
It's our first premarital trust exercise.
You've cut my hair before. This is the first time that you're chopping a chunk off of it.
That is true. I could reverse skunk stripe it.
Don't you fucking choke.
Did you notice this is a dog grooming one?
I do now.
Cool. Anyway, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It's fine.
It's already weird. This absolute sociopath, instead of just letting the hair roll down my neck, is handing it to me in my hand.
It's a
so
gift.
I can witness the slow death of my
present.
mohawk. It's a present.
We
You
build
hear
our
it, guys?
nest with it like birds.
She has the precision shaver now.
Da, da, da.
I am genuinely worried she's carving words back there. Are you? The irony of all of this is that once it's over, I'm not even going to notice the difference. It is literally just the back of my head. So I won't even be able to see it.
You ready?
I guess I have to be.
It doesn't really. I mean, it was to here.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, it was to the crook of your neck.
Oh my god, I'm starting to get a mullet. Oh my god.
Look at all that neck.
I have not had a stripe in my hair for my entire life. That was the weirdest fucking clip I've ever seen. Gaze upon the carnage. Gaze upon what was.
Pay your respects.
Pay your respects to what used to be the back of the mohawk.
No, it's just business up front. No party.
No party in the back. It's business everywhere now. Thank you for accompanying us on this journey.
No, now we shower.
Now we shower.
He showers.
Now I shower.
Don't get weird thoughts.
Everything itches. Everything itches, and I need to get this off.
Oh, I didn't know you were.
Goddamn, ow! Superman! I'm sorry. Let me say that in a lot more reasonable, manner. There's a Superman trailer out. There's an actual Superman trailer out. Ah! I know that since day one, I have said that I am only tangentially on the hype train. Cautiously optimistic is the words that I tend to use. You fuck that. I'm hyped as fuck! The first 3 things we see Superman do in this trailer is ask for help, save a child, and fucking fly. Oh my god! And Crypto? Fucking Crypto? Listen, you don't understand. Crypto has never been in a Superman movie, and he is not only on the poster, but he's in the fucking first trailer? Do you have any idea what that means, tone-wise, for a Superman Oh my god, I'm so hyped! Set photos do absolutely nothing justice. Literally nothing. Imagine that. Unofficial pictures that don't show the tone or feeling of a movie don't actually show what the movie's gonna be like. My god! Why do I say that? Well, first of all, Clark Kent looks fucking great. Second of all, David Holt as Lex Luthor? I was not behind that casting decision, but fuck me, he looks amazing. All of this looks amazing. Oh my god! Listen, I really want to give more insightful, topics other than just holy shit, it looks great. Yeah, y'all have lost me. I'm officially on the hype train. I can't get off. I can't get off anymore. I'm strapped in. But you know what? Just as, insurance policy. Hey there, future me. Past me here. How's your hair doing? Does it feel awkward still? Anyway, you've seen the movie now. Is it good? Is it good? Did we fuck it up? Did we fuck it up by saying how hype we are? I really hope it's fucking good. Did we get invited to the premiere? There's no way that we did, but did we get invited to the premiere? Tell me we got invited to the premiere, please. But at the very least, tell me that it was good. I really want this movie to be good. I really want this movie to be good, because fuck me, I am tied in!
What are you watching?
Ah!
What was that?
I don't know. VeggieTales? It was VeggieTales, man.
Swear.
I swear. I swear.
Swear to me!
I'm sorry. It was V-Shred. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. Seriously, fuck that guy.
Would you like to know one of the biggest benefits of being married to somebody who has the hyper-specific mind that you do? If you asked anybody, and I mean anybody, about my page, about my fandoms, about the things that I am into, I'm sure most people would start with Batman or Robin. I'm pretty sure The Flash and Green Lantern probably wouldn't even be on the list, but they are, but only very specific ones. See, contrary to popular opinion, I am actually a Green Lantern fan. However, I am only a fan of this Green Lantern. That's an exaggeration. I'm pretty much a fan of every Green Lantern that isn't Hal Jordan. But still, my favorite is this guy. That's Alan Scott. He's the Golden Age Green Lantern. His equipment isn't like any of the others, mostly because it's connected to something completely fucking different. His is a legit train lantern that is just green. And my favorite Flash, well, that would be this guy. His name's Jay Garrick. He's the original Flash, again, from the Golden Age. His origin has him getting superpowers when he accidentally knocks over a thing of hard water because he was taking a smoke break. What a legend. Now, how does that at all relate to the opening of this video? Well, let me show you. Now, you see this right here, this is a lantern that was sent to me by one of my lovely, lovely followers. I then painted it green and then painted the lens green. This is my original Green Lantern. And I love this. I cherish this. here's where it gets good. This right here is another train lantern. This one given to me by my fiance Scarlett. Also, that's Jack. Everybody say hi, Jack. He's hanging out. Now, if you notice something about this one specifically, it has a, pretty remarkable shape, huh? I don't know, maybe one that would remind you of something that was also a similar shape. We found this at a swap meet. It was just in a dude's fucking tent. This was not online. We could not find it. She somehow was able to hunt that dude down, email him, and was able to purchase it off of him because I did not have the money at the time that we originally found it. And now I have a actual fucking train lantern that is shaped exactly like the Green Lantern logo that I can paint green whenever I want to. That wasn't even this Christmas. Let me show you the next thing. Alright, you ready? I don't even know where the hell she found this. This is an actual, legit Jay Garrick Flash helmet. And somehow, it fits my Stewie Griffin ass head. Do I have any clue where she found it? No. Do I have any clue how she found one that fits me? No. What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to love, find somebody who's going to pay attention to the specifics. Like the fact that this Flash helmet fits my Stewie Griffin ass head. And the fact that this Green Lantern looks exactly like the Green Lantern logo. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. That is going to be it for this month. I just want to say thank you to all of my lovely, lovely patient patrons over on Patreon.
Amanda Barnstead, Andrea Lanowitz, Anthea Yu, Bilbro, Brandon Bilbrey, Carol Cowett, Christopher Bosgard, Definitely Not 5 Gene Stealers in a Trench Coat, Dee Dee, Dragonfang, Gamer X, In Japan, Jacob Safel, Jake Williamson, Jeffrey Aviles, Jeremy Barbazan? Tell me if I'm getting that right in the comments. Cat Q, Kyle Rayner, Magoo, Midnight Ace Evergreen, Mr. Nobody 13, Noah, Knox, Oplin, Righteous Duke, Shadow Spike, Silver Bullets 23, Tangled Web, and the Brain Teaser, as well as all of my other lovely, lovely patrons over on Patreon.
And if you too want your name read out in the credits of every one of the videos that I do over here on YouTube, then head on over to Patreon and subscribe for $15 or more. Or, if you just want to be generous, even $1 helps.
A little bit of a light month this month, if I'm being honest. I know that there's not a ton of videos, and a lot of them are just mostly discussions, but I had a lot of stuff going on this holiday season, so I apologize for there being a little bit less content than usual. Big news, I actually got engaged. Again, I already got engaged earlier in the year, but Scarlett actually proposed to me this December, so I took a pretty good chunk of the month off to be able to celebrate with her. So thank you guys for your understanding. I absolutely love making content for you all, and I can't wait to start this new year off fresh and brand new and get all my projects in order. So I can't wait to see you guys throughout the rest of the year. Thank you guys so much for supporting me already. I absolutely love doing this. You guys are the best. I have the best fans, and I will see y'all next time.